Hey you guys, what's going on? My name is Klaus and thank you for tuning in to today's very special episode. And it's a big deal because we have broken 10,000 subscribers. And I have to say, the Klaus family has exploded. If you have not joined the Klaus family, I recommend you do so. The hashtag Klaus family says you should. Just smack that subscribe button. But today we're going to be doing something very special. It's an idea I've tossed around for months now. I've been thinking about doing something like this, but I never had the motivation or the time or the special situation to do so. And that's, I want to do a 1-hour episode. And what better way to do that than to simply barch and chill. Now, the first time that was mentioned on my channel was on the Rushed account, but I've got so much work to do on my brand new Town Hall 10 that we need to barch and chill on Town Hall 10, you know what I'm saying? Since my stinking spell factory is not done yet, I have got to do something about that, by the way. It's only 380 gems, but I'm trying not to gem because I want things to be realistic and I want you guys to be able to feel connected. I don't want to be gemming all the time. I know that's very disconcerting for a lot of people. So instead of gemming the spell factory, I think today we will just barch boost. So here is my barch setup: 110 barbarians, 110 archers. I've got a couple poison spells for donation's sake, and I will not be boosting my hero. So this will be straight up barch. And if you guys are not interested in seeing a 1-hour boost, that is perfectly fine with you guys. I mean, perfectly fine with me. I don't care whether you want to watch it or not. I do recommend that you skip to the end, though, if you don't want to sit and enjoy a 1-hour conversation between me and the webcam and the mic. But you're more than welcome to skip to the end and watch and see how we spent all the loot and how much we ended up with. So the first thing we need to do is spend some loot before we start the boost. And I've got 6 million gold I want to spend, and I'm going to be getting these evil little pink walls, and we're going to take them to level 7 right now. So let's go ahead and start that. That's 2 million gold right there, and boom. Oh, that was a lot of gold. All right, what's next? We'll do these two on this side, and then we're going to do these on this side. So I'm going to pull these two out here and select 1.4 million gold. So there we go. All the pink walls are done except for this little booger right here. Look at you. It's just a placeholder, you know, just a placeholder. There's 200,000 more gold. So now I am down to 2 million gold, and I've got no more pink walls, which is awesome. But what else can we do? Let's get rid of this booger over here. He's got a corner wall. He's going to go to level 8. Do we want to take him to level 9? No, let's do everything evenly. So what else? What else can we do? We've got 500,000 per wall. I could technically do 3 walls, but I think I'm going to wait and do the rest at the end. So all the walls are now level 7. So that's a, shout out to that. Shout out to spending 4 million gold right off the bat there. And then elixir. So we have a lot of elixir that we need to spend. And I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do that. I need 6,750,000 for an army camp. And actually, wait. Yes. Okay. I've got elixir in the treasury. So let's collect that. And let's go ahead and start this army camp right here, because I don't want to max out my elixir storage. And I'm gonna have to, you know what? I'm not gonna be able to do that. I just realized that if I do that, I won't have a builder to spend loot at the end of the video. So right now what we have to do is we have to spend some elixir on a few walls. This is painful, but I'm gonna do it because it's totally worth it. So 1 million gold right there. Okay. And then let's max out this wall to level 10 with 3 million. I'm sorry, I said gold. I meant elixir. So there we go. Now we've got all the room we need. I'm not going to spend a builder just yet. I'm going to barch boost. So let's go ahead and slap that boost button. So that's 30 gems. We have 1 hour with boosted barracks, and each army of barch is going to come by very quickly. So now what we do is we do the search, guys. So I'm a Town Hall 9.5. Barely. I mean, I'm a Town Hall 9. I'm a Town Hall 9, you know what I'm saying? And we are not going to be cutting out any of this video, which is going to make editing really easy, by the way. But, those awkward moments where you're searching for a base or where you're waiting for an army to train up, all those things are going to get very tedious, but it's okay. We're going to be fine. I'll try to ramble just enough to where we don't have any awkward silences that are too awkward or too long or too silent, but it's okay, guys. So 10,000 subscribers, guys. This is absolutely insane. I'm amazed at 10,000. I never really expected to hit 10,000. So we've broken that 10,000, and it took us exactly 350 days to do that. That means, you know, we're averaging several people per day, which is pretty amazing. And the progression throughout the time the channel's been alive and this past 350 days has been quite surprising, to be honest with you. I did not expect, as I keep saying, to break 10,000 in the first year. Within the first year, we actually broke it like 15 days before we hit 1 year, which is at November 3rd. So it's pretty exciting. Okay, this is a decent base, but the elixir is a little lacking. I like to get at least 200,000 elixir whenever I boost, whenever I'm barching boosting. So let's try to find good bases. I've been having pretty good luck with bases lately, but there's no guarantee we're going to find amazing bases or find them quickly in a unedited stream here. But I welcome all of you that are boosting with me to just sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. And also, I'm not going to be able to fill an hour worth of music. I just don't have that amount of music saved up. So y'all are more than welcome to play music in the background as you listen to the video and enjoy. So anyway, the history of the channel, guys. This is our 10,000 subscriber special. And we're just going to be chilling, you know, barch and chill. So I want to give you guys a little bit of a history on the channel, a little bit of history on the progression, how it got started, etc., and just really go, really just wing it as far as the commentary here, because we've got a lot of space to fill. The first thing that I want to mention is why I got started in the YouTube business. I have to admit, I never expected to be a YouTuber, actually. Back a couple of years back, I had a good 5 or 6 guys, all friends, that were trying to become YouTubers. And I was the only one in the group that did not have a YouTube channel. And I had no intention of having a YouTube channel. And then I moved to a bigger city, went to college, met my now wife. And once we got married, I found that while she was studying, I really didn't have a lot to do. So I started a YouTube channel, and that's kind of how this all got started, was not having a lot of time. I played Clash nonstop, so it just kind of made sense. What YouTube channel should I make? Clash of Clans. And it just makes perfect sense to me. So that's how we all got started. And I had a buddy of mine that was he's a marketer. He got his degree in public relations, and he's now working as a marketer at a landmark in that big city that I went to school in. And he's been kind of like my behind the scenes guy. I really appreciated him. He's been really helping me with just motivation, because, you know, sometimes YouTube is a thankless job. Sometimes there's trolls that really get to you, you know. But in the end, this experience has been amazing. And I've enjoyed every single minute of it. To be honest with you guys, I love each and every one of you. I say that, but I mean it. You know, a lot of YouTubers might not, but I do. I really appreciate each and everything y'all do. 10,000 subscribers, 10,000 people is not a small number. I know all of us are used to seeing like Chief Pat with his 2 million and stuff. That's a lot of people, and I'm nowhere near that. But we're still at 10,000. Tell me the last time you shook hands with 10,000 people. I mean, that's a lot of people. So anyway, what else can I run into while we're searching for a base? Still searching for a base, because for some reason we're having terrible luck right now. But so the first month and a half was the hardest, I would have to say, because you go an entire month. I can tell you this, the first month, full month that I did YouTube, I was putting up videos every single day, and the channel total made 89 cents. And, you know, this is not meant to be a money making business. This is meant to be a hobby. You know, it's not about the money, but whenever, you do something full time or, you know, for a long time, a lot of hours, and you make 89 cents, it can be quite deflating. And, so that first month, especially because it took 6 weeks to hit 100 subscribers. Some days now we get 200, you know, in one day. So that first month and a half was the hardest, getting that 100 subscriber mark. And it was fun. It was really fun. It was a slow growth situation where I wasn't paying for any marketing. I didn't have any big channels shouting me out. I didn't have anything like that. And admittedly, it was exactly 5 months after the starter that we hit 1,000. So it was interesting because it was the 3rd of, I think it was April, when we hit 1,000 subscribers. And I was thinking 5 months to the day, it's kind of interesting. That's kind of interesting. And things continued to snowball. Things continued to grow, and we were able to lock down on more growth. Clash of Clans shouted us out. Or Supercell, like the Supercell Twitter, Clash of Clans Twitter shouted us out on the channel one time. That resulted in quite a bit of growth. And then it happened again recently, which also resulted in a lot of growth, which was awesome. And then, guys, we're having terrible luck here, but hope you're enjoying my story. So after that, it was 5 months to the day later that we broke 7,000 subscribers. It was on the 3rd of, I believe, September. It might have been August, I'm not sure, but my math is never good when I'm live on camera. But 7,000 subscribers 5 months later exactly. And I was starting to think there is a numeric phenomenon going here. The Illuminati is doing something to me. YouTube is doing something to me. And I just knew if we hit 10,000 on November 3rd, which was the day we got started last year, I was going to really start questioning what was going on. But we hit it today. I believe it's, October 18th or something. Excuse me, I hit my cup of water. What is today's date? What is today's date? Today is the 18th. All right, so we were able to grab that 10,000 with 13 days to spare, 15 days to spare. Ooh, that's a good base to hit. Okay, let me shut down my timer here. I had a timer going. I forgot why I did it, but anyway, so all of you know the song and dance of Barch, okay? I'm going to just throw down my troops. I'm not worried about winning the battle. I'm just worried about making some profits. So 66,000 elixir per Barch army. And, whenever you're hitting a base for 200,000 elixir, that's quite a bit of profit, especially since I'm prioritizing elixir. Trying to get enough elixir to start army camps and such, which I'm hoping to do at the end of this video, but I'm afraid I might have spent too much elixir earlier on that wall. But anyway, guys, it is an awesome experience being able to just kick back, barch and chill with you guys. Let me throw down my queen and grab that gold. Look at that. No one even cares. She don't even care. Pop that queen special ability and get out of there before she dies. 239,000 elixir. What is that? That's about 4 times the profit, or 3 times the profit, since you have to take out your initial investment. So that was good. Now we're training troops. Let me go in and start training up Barch. I don't know how long it takes. It's pretty quick though. So let's go back out and find another raid. So that took a long time to find, but if we keep finding raids like that, we will have made quite a bit of loot pretty quick. I've heard that Gold League is really good right now. I don't know how accurate that is, but to be able to kick back in Gold League, I mean, that's even more chill than Crystal League. And I love Crystal League. Crystal League is like Dark Elixir Central. And you're able to just kick back. You're able to grab 4,000 Dark Elixir per raid if you have spells. Man, it's hard. It's rough. I have a hard time with doing any kind of raiding without my queen or spells. And right now, well, earlier I had neither, and that was rough. So I ended up gemming my queen's time just to have a little sanity, and then I realized that I still didn't have my my spells, and that made it that much worse. That's a semi-dead base, but it's not enough. I always aim for at least 200,000 elixir whenever I do these raids. And as I search, my standards go down a little bit, but in general, I stick to the program. But anyway, we'll find a base. Don't y'all worry. Don't y'all worry, your pretty little faces. We'll find a base. So the history of the channel, guys. So yeah, 5 months in, 1,000 subscribers. 5 more months, 7,000 subscribers, and now 350 days from the beginning, we hit 10,000. It's just an incredible feeling. I love you guys. This is awesome. And being able to just share my story, being able to kick back and enjoy life together as brothers and sisters in this family is pretty dang sweet, I have to admit. So if only I could find some big bases, that would really top things off, right? I got a new chair. I don't know if you guys saw. I posted it on my Twitter. If you are following me on my Twitter, you know. But the chair that I'm sitting in now, it's a beast. It's like a lumbar support type of chair. Super comfy, guys. I am enjoying sitting here, chilling and barching. I used to really dread long sit sessions in my old chair, which is actually back there. But it's it's nice. It's nice to be able to finally, hitting that 10,000 mark was kind of my goal. I was like, we need 10,000, and then I can start getting a little bit more equipment. So I bought another monitor, but it didn't come with the HDMI cable, so I had to buy it on eBay, which is supposed to be delivered on Friday. What did I get? I got the chair, and I've got a few other surprises in store, including a better webcam so I can start doing vlogs on my second channel I'm still working on. Yeah, there's going to be big things coming, guys. But what about in the Clash sense? I've got 4 accounts that I intend on bringing to you guys on a semi-regular basis. At least one video every couple of weeks per account, at least one, sometimes more like 4 or 5, depending on which one I'm interested in at the time. But, we've got the main account, Klaus. It's, Town Hall 9.5. It was a max Town Hall 9. And we're working on that Town Hall 9.5 status, working on elixir upgrades, working on troop upgrades, and getting the queen to max. That's kind of a big deal. But also we've got our second account, Jasper, who is a new Town Hall 8, and I have been I've been bad. I haven't been playing Jasper very, very often. I got somebody from the Knights of Zion, the clan, my other clan, the one that I run. I had some people actually ask me, like, where you been, man? We haven't seen you in like weeks. And I said, I'm sorry. I've been really busy. I'm sorry. But we're going to get that Town Hall 8 upgraded and ready for war. And I hope to make Jasper, my second account, I hope to make him a permanent 8.5 with max walls, max queen, and no expo oh, that was a lot of loot. I think I skipped that on accident. I hope to make Jasper a permanent 8.5. All right, this is a good base. Barbarians down, archers down. You guys know the drill. So this is the second raid so far, and each one has been roughly 200,000 elixir profit, maybe a little bit less. Like I said earlier, 66,000 elixir cost, and the gold is nice too. I mean, I don't have a big demand for gold at this current moment. I got lots of traps I need to upgrade, but in general, guys, it's really all about the elixir at this point, and dark elixir if I can grab it. Like this right here, I've got 2,000 dark elixir in the base that I really need, and I'm not sure I'm going to be able to grab it. Hoping that if I drop my king, I can get him to go toward that dark elixir drill. Yes, okay, so the king is going to bang on the wall, and I think I'm going to let the king grab it, actually. Once he breaks the wall, I'll pop his special ability, and we'll be fine. He will also grab the 50%, which is always good, a little loot bonus, and we're not going to lose trophies. I don't care about trophies anymore. I had that mega ultimate trophy push, and I got up to Titan League, and that was enough trophy pushing for me for a while. So let me pop this special ability, get the dark elixir out of there, and then we'll call it, because the other side was way too protected. So 221, 256, 277,000 elixir. That's class math right there. And, ooh, the star bonus. I like that. All right, cool. So we're making profit. Let me drop that once again. And we've already got, whenever you're boosted, guys, things happen quick. I love it. So we're going to keep searching and keep going through it. So Jasper, permanent 8.5. I hope to one day have a Town Hall 8.5 permanent. That way, max queen, max king, level 30 is what I mean. Max for Town Hall 9. With Town Hall 8 defenses and leave him there until the engineering account type of mechanic, I guess you could say, in the matchmaking in war. Once that fixes itself or gets fixed, then I'll upgrade Jasper's defenses and stuff. But the walls will be maxed. That's definitely going to happen. So that's the second account. The third account is one that I've introduced you guys to just recently. Chunkhammer. Town Hall, I don't even know what to call it. Town Hall 10 with Town Hall 7 and 8 defenses. So, and troops, by the way. Town Hall 8, 7, and 8 troops, which is awful. But we'll make it work. That's going to be a huge project trying to recover that base. And then I've got a Town Hall 9 that I've got. His name is Colin, a friend of mine. Let me use the account for this channel. I figured once I moved my main account to Town Hall 9, I'd have some Town Hall 9s that are going to feel left out, So I got a Town Hall 9 account that I'm going to be doing some farming videos on as well. So primarily farming. I'm a Town Hall 9 and Town Hall 10 account, and probably Town Hall 8 account. And Town Hall, wow, primarily farming for the most part. But I've got several amazing clans. Let me talk about clans for a minute while we look for more dead bases. So, the main account, the main clan, the clan that has my main account is the Boston Tea Party. You guys know that clan. It is the one featured above my head in the insignia. And let's just say Boston Tea Party is recruiting. So everybody knows that a good war clan has limits, minimum requirements, etc. And Boston Tea Party is no different. So we do require anybody who wants to join the clan to be at least Town Hall 9 and have at least level 20 Archer Queen and level 20 Barbarian King, as well as have max war troops in the laboratory. So that you're talking about level 5 Hogs, level 4 Golem, level 4 Valkyrie, and then of course your max for Town Hall 9, your max heal spells, your max rage spells, etc. All that is required. Walls can't be level 7. You've got to have, I think it's all level 9 minimum walls to join the Boston Tea Party. And everyone above that too is welcome. If you're Town Hall 10, of course, you will have to have at least level 30 King and Queen and all level, I think it's still level 9 walls because that level 10 wall grind is rough and not everybody has that kind of time. So that is Boston Tea Party, doing well. Always seems like they're always winning their wars. I haven't been in the wars for the past week or so because of vacation and also for well, this is not good enough. Let's just hit this base. We found it. Let's hit it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, watch it. I'm gonna go ahead and hit this base because we're not finding bases that quick. So that's kind of how I roll. I start out with pretty high standards, but as time goes on, I just like to hit bases. Whenever you're barching, you can afford to hit lower loot bases for the heck of it. So anyway, I haven't been able to war with Boston Tea Party in a while because I've been upgrading stuff. Town Hall 9.5, kind of a big deal when you first start out. So that's been the issue. And then there's also, I want to introduce you guys to a new clan. I think I've mentioned it before on the channel, is the Legacy. The Legacy is a very, very good clan. They are level 11 as far as the clan level goes, and they are awesome. They are actually recruiting. I don't know the exact requirements for what they're recruiting, but I'm pretty sure it's in their clan description. You're more than welcome to go check them out. Let me see if I've got them in here. The Legacy, yeah, here. Okay, cool. So there is their clan tag, hashtag POCYRURC, and it says go apply at the legacycock.com, legacyclashofclans.com. So there's probably information on that on their website. So y'all are welcome. This is another member of our alliance. I wanted to give them a plug in this video because they're awesome, they deserve it, and they've done a lot for us. So level 11 clan, they've won 272 wars, they've only lost 11. So if you want to be in a pretty awesome war clan, that one would be it. So that's the Legacy. One of our co-leaders, Sean, shout out to you, buddy, if you watch this. He's from the Legacy. He actually started there. So the next clan shout out I want to give is obviously the Knights of Zion. My second account, Jasper, is the leader of the Knights of Zion, and we have gone through such a huge change, a renovation to our system and how things work in the clan that we have actually, I'll show you guys in the next video, probably tomorrow or the next day, of a war recap, but we have won 10 wars in a row over there. And there's been some close ones. I mean, it's been really fun. We've enjoyed the heck out of it. Knights of Zion is recruiting all Town Hall 8s that are not rushed with max war troops. So you're talking about level 4 Hogs, level 2 Golem, level 2 Valkyrie. And then I don't think there's a hero limit. Ooh, look at this base. This is pretty nice. I don't think there is a hero limit for the Knights of Zion because there's only a king at Town Hall 8. Now, of course, if you want to join as a Town Hall 9, make sure you're not rushed or anything of that nature. But they accept everybody Town Hall 8, max war troops, and up, as well as Town Hall 9s and 10s. They prefer the Town Hall 8.5 route for Town Hall 9s and a Town Hall 9.5 route for Town Hall 10s. If you need any information on that, I've got videos in playlists, so you guys can check that out and learn some things. Get that gold, buddies. Come on, get it. Get it. Yes. Where's all the elixir at? Did I miss something? Oh, man, I missed 2 elixir pumps. You know what? I've got heroes. I can get it. Let's go ahead and get this elixir here, and then let's get... Oh, I hit the wrong button. Okay. Hopefully we can grab this elixir out of here, too. Come on, buddy. You know, I have referred to this, but I've never said it blatantly before, but my Archer Queen's name is Betty. I call her Buddy a lot, but her name is Betty. You guys need to know that. Hashtag Betty, you know? Hashtag Betty. Anyway, so training troops, we got 13 divided by 4 times, so that's 3 minutes before the troops are ready. I don't remember how much loot we had when we started, but we're now hovering around 3 million gold and almost 4 million elixir, which is good because, as I said earlier, the army camp upgrade is going to take 6.75 million elixir. We need roughly 2.7. Well, we need about 3 million to do that. So that's going to be a big job. Well, let's see if we can grab this in this boost. I've got 39 minutes left in the boost, so that's okay. We got 3 minutes to chill. So back to the discussion about clans. So the Knights of Zion is recruiting. I have to admit, like they're pretty solid. They've been doing very, very well. I haven't been able to war with them in several weeks, and I regret that. I can't wait to get back to it. But in general, it is what it is. I've got 4 accounts. I'm a co-leader here at Boston Tea Party, but I try to be as involved as I can be with the Knights of Zion. And if you want to join our clan, or that clan, you're more than welcome to. I can throw up the clan tag here. So there's a Knights of Zion clan tag number L20Q2QGR, and the way it actually works with this clan and Boston Tea Party is they don't actually accept in-game applications. They use an app called Discord to communicate out of game, so that, you know, if somebody's missing an attack, they can message them. You know, you can't do that in Clash of Clans itself. So they use Discord, and to actually apply to be in the clan, you've got to apply on Discord, which cuts out all kinds of, you know, between steps of accepting someone into the clan, and then they join, and then they don't download Discord and don't know what's going on, because that's where we put our Clash Caller and all that. So we go ahead, have everybody download Discord to apply. That cuts out a lot of junk. So there it is, Knights of Zion, and the Discord link, discord.gg/lowercase x uppercase v lowercase e v lowercase vwn. If you go to that link, you can actually apply, or you can join the server to join the Knights of Zion. And I'm not entirely sure if our clan has put that together yet or not. Actually, we have here. There we go. Apply here at https://discord.gg/uppercase mz lowerclass cg 8q uppercase c. Same thing. If you want to join the Boston Tea Party, you have to apply on Discord first. So anyway, that's enough about all that. Is there any clan I want to give a shout out to? I'm thinking about people in our alliance here. I did the Legacy, which is good. Guys, go join the Legacy if you're interested. They are an awesome clan. We have a really good relationship with them, and I'd love to see them continue to grow as Boston Tea Party and Knights of Zion have. So we got 10 seconds before we can go back out and find some more loot. So what's next on the base? I think that's kind of an important thing. I've got one builder left, and it's suggesting this air bomb. And the reason why it's suggesting the air bomb is because it is the cheapest upgrade available on the base, because that is the new air bomb, level 1. So it's 20,000 gold to get that thing done, which is nice. I like having cheap upgrades to do on occasion. Right now, I'm actually upgrading the new gold mine and the elixir collector, because that free loot is... I mean, the earlier you get it, the more free loot you get. Look at our luck, guys. This is awesome. We're finding loot now left and right. This is awesome. Okay. Throw down and boom. All right. So this is full collectors in mind, Town Hall 10. And hopefully we can grab all this loot. And the problem is going to be the heroes down here, but hopefully they can handle themselves, as in the troops can handle them. I've got my queen here in case I need to snipe any loot. There's a lot of dark elixir over here, but it's also got a couple of max. Well, I think I can't tell what level those are actually. Those are pretty high level Teslas. Don't want to mess with those, to be honest with you. All right, so we got 36,000 elixir chilling in that collector here. Do we want the elixir or do we want the dark elixir? I think the dark elixir has more bang for our buck, because the elixir over here is by itself. So let's go ahead and throw down the queen here. As soon as we start getting targeted and lose a little bit of HP, we will throw... Actually, we'll pop her special ability in a second as soon as she approaches. There we go. Okay, so there's another Tesla too. So they're really trying to protect their dark elixir. Hopefully we can take out all of these Teslas and get that dark elixir before we lose our queen. She is not boosted, unfortunately. Wow, we're gonna lose our queen. Okay, she's not boosted, so she won't be available for the next raid, but that's okay. 330,000 gold and elixir plus a loot bonus. That was pretty sweet. So if we can get that every 2 to 3 minutes, we'd be doing really, really well. Quick train some barch here. Notice in the new update, we are able to rename our armies. If you look on the left-hand side next to the word barch, there are a stack of blue cards. This is what that looks like to me. I'm going to go ahead and select that, and now I can rename the army. I can name it Charlie. You know, I can name it Bob, but I think I'm going to stick with barch. All right. I think that's how it's gonna roll. I've got my Queen Walk army here, but I have no spells, so I can't do that. Also, the Goblin Knife. Same thing. You need your freaking jump. You need your rage and your heal for the Goblin Knife. I can't use that, so forget it. Forget it. All right. 2 minutes until this... 2 days until the spell factory is done, and I am so excited about that. That's one of the most exciting upgrades on the entire base. I really want to get all 4 of my army camps done before I do any barracks or dark barracks. I'm going to be doing 1 dark barracks and 1 barracks at a time, hopefully. And then I'll just continue to upgrade them as I go. Have all of the armor camps done, so that's a large portion of the elixir that needs to be spent on the base. And on top of that, a lot of elixir needs to be spent in the laboratory as well as dark elixir. And then also, once you get the walls past level 8, or, once you get all of them to level 8, then you can start spending excess elixir and walls. And, let's not forget, we have to take these walls to level 11, which is insane. 4 million elixir for 1 wall. That's a lot. So, yeah, there's a lot of work to do on the base. That's most of the elixir. Let me look and make sure I'm not forgetting anything major. I did the spell factory already, the laboratory. The dark spell factory does not have an upgrade. I've already done the Kalan Castle, but that's gold. One thing that's important that I have not put down is the Dark Elixir Drill. That free Dark Elixir is amazing. And I'm going to be doing that soon, but it's going to be probably in between the barracks upgrades. I'm going to wait and I'm going to do all the army camps first. Probably the next upgrade I need to do really is this gold mine to level 8, just because I'm trying to get them all to level 12 max level for all the free loot. I say it's free, but you're kind of paying for it with the upgrade and also the time. So that's going to be exciting, guys. I'm really stoked about Town Hall 10. I'm excited about miners and bowlers. I'm excited about having a max queen. I've already got a level 31 queen, so we got 9 more levels to go and probably over 1 million dark elixir to get it done. And a lot of gems. I might gem, I might not. I don't know. We'll see. I probably won't, honestly. I've got so many accounts to deal with. I probably need a break from between one account to the other. I know I'm not going to be gemming anything on any other account. This is the only account that I probably will ever spend gems on in a mass portion. That's how I got to That's how I got through Town Hall 9 so quickly. 17 seconds before we're done, guys. Let me go back out and find another raid. Something just popped in my head are streams. I had a lot of people watching my streams back during the summertime. That was a lot of fun, man. We barched and chilled a lot. Just hung out for 2 or 3 hours at a time. Unfortunately, once school started, schedules changed. I wasn't able to find a good time to do any streaming. This is kind of like a stream, actually, whenever you're just kind of sitting and waiting for troops or sitting and waiting for a search and you really can't edit that part out. Well, I can't. I don't know. There's no way to show. Never mind. Anyway, so this is kind of fun. I'm enjoying this. After the boost is over, we'll spend all of our loot. We'll spend the loot how we want to. We'll consider what's going to be finishing and upgrading soon, and make sure we've got enough loot to account for what we're going to be upgrading later on. I guarantee you we're not going to be wasting any more elixir on walls. I promise you that. Whoa! Okay. Wow. Wow. Okay, let's do this. All right, I'm going to do 4-finger deployment starting on this far right-hand side. We're going to blow through, go back to 2-finger deployment now, and primarily throw down our archers on this far side because this is where all the elixir is, but we got some over here too, and a whole bunch of gold over there. So that's all that we can do. We don't have any heroes to help snipe any loot that we're gonna miss, so we are probably gonna miss some of that gold. We're gonna miss this elixir that's over here, but we got all the elixir that's over here on the eastern side, and we're gonna miss out on more gold than we are elixir. But guys, that was a lot of loot. Let's go. Wait. Oh, that was it. Okay. 385,000 gold, 312,000 elixir. This is what, that's what I'm saying right there. That's what's up. You know, if you're going to be boosting Barch, that's what you need to be finding right there. So, we got another 4 minutes before these armies are ready. This is a bummer. All right. So, I mean, I could be requesting for troops, but I'm really not, I don't need them. You know, that's the reason why we're barching right now. It's super chill. You don't need spells. You don't need elixir. I mean, you don't need spells. You don't need heroes. You don't need clan castle troops. You don't need anything. It's awesome. You know what I mean? It's sweet. So, okay. Barch. Okay, so a lot of people are going to be asking, or at least thinking, they might not be bold enough to post it in the comments, but somebody's going to ask, why Barch? Why? Why Barch? And the reason why is because elixir. All right? Elixir. The cheaper the army, the more profit. And Barch is 66,000 elixir. That's 30,000, roughly 34,000 cheaper than Goblin Knife. And that's nearly 50,000 cheaper than the Queen Walk army. Plus, it costs no dark elixir, which is going to help us gain dark elixir quicker. So why not Barch? You know, it does the work, it gets it done, and we don't have to bother with spells. I mean, the spells with the Goblin Knife are well over 100,000 elixir, unless they changed that. Did they? Did they change that? Where's the cost? 26,000 for, that's a freeze. We don't care about freeze. Lightning spell, I don't care about that either. Where's our jump spell? There it is. 27,000 elixir. That's expensive. That's a lot. For one jump spell, 27,000 elixir, that really cuts into your profit. So we're barching not for the entertainment factor. Okay? I guarantee you, I could think of a lot of things that are more fun than sitting and barching all day. But it is probably the best way to get elixir. There's other ways. You can do BAM, which costs a little bit of dark elixir, but it works really, really well. There's a mass goblin or mass barbarian. Those work really, really well also. I think technically the barbarian being the cheapest troop in the entire game, 150 elixir for every one troop capacity, that would be technically the cheapest army. But the problem with mass goblin, mass barbarian is you can't get stuff that's behind a wall very well. You have to take wall breakers, which are expensive. Or you use BAM, which costs dark elixir. I don't want to spend any dark elixir. So that's kind of the issue right now. The issue is Barch is the best option, even if it's not a good option. You know what I mean? It's either it's the lesser of two evils, if you want to say. So that's my reasoning. That's what's up. I love this quick train. I love it. I remember having to sit and just refill barracks over and over again. And now all I have to do is sit and click train again. Of course, it's saying there's not enough space in the training queue. I get that. I understand. I apologize. I'm sorry. Clash of Clans. I'm sorry. But being able to just sit there and say, this army, click. One click does the whole army. It's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous thing. It's definitely one of my favorite things you can do. One of the complaints, though, is that you have to boost all of your barracks no matter what. If you're not going to be spending dark elixir on dark troops, you still have to boost the dark barracks. That's kind of a bummer. You know, I could have done this for 20 gems back before the update, but I'm fine with paying the price for that one-click army training. That is just gorgeous. 10 extra gems is not really that big of a deal to me. I'm sure somebody out there is really infuriated about that. And you have every right to be, because they did change it to where you have to spend 50% more no matter what. But I'm okay with it. I'll be fine with it. Wow, look at this, guys. Oh, we're having some pretty good luck now. Let me grab this. 380,000 gold, 360,000 elixir roughly. And all I've got to do is throw down these. But I love how quick these raids are too. Whenever you spend a lot of time in war, you know, those 3-minute attacks, 3-minute raids, all of a sudden these 45-second raids for grabbing, doing barch raids is super quick, and it's awesome. So we didn't grab all the elixir again. We didn't miss all that loot on this bottom right-hand side, but we still grabbed 360,000 gold, 319,000 elixir, and over 2,000 dark elixir. And that's what I'm saying, guys. This army is a 0 dark elixir cost. We can go over here, we can look under barch, and it says 220 out of 220, so it's a full army. It's 0 out of 9 troop spells, because I don't like to queue up my spells because I don't always use them all. And 66,000 elixir and 0 dark elixir. So every single drop of dark elixir we're grabbing is profit. And my next Queen of Great is 160,000 dark elixir. So we're making headway. We're getting there. We're really getting there. I'm loving it. And I have to admit, guys, that 30 queen levels that we had to get for Town Hall 9, that was insane. That was a lot of heroes. Or a lot of levels for heroes. I'm so excited. I'm so happy that Town Hall 10 is only 10 more hero levels for the Queen. King, another 30, or another 10. I can't speak today. I'm sorry, but whew. Oh, yeah. All right. Train up another barch. And we got a couple of minutes. How long do we have? 3 minutes? Is that accurate? I don't know. Probably. I can't imagine them doing something like that wrong. Check it out, guys. So if we go down and we look at gold grab, 974 million. I actually checked this before we started recording to see if we were going to break 1 billion gold grab, because I do want that to be a title to a video. So I wanted to either hit it in this video and put that as kind of like the thumbnail, or wait and do a video for that later on. And so it looks like we're gonna have to wait a little while to be able to put that in as a video. 1 billion gold grab. That's crazy. I play this game way too much. But a 1 billion elixir escapade, 1 billion 31 million elixir escapade. That's insane. But I'm pretty satisfied. That's pretty awesome. So we'll hit that 1 billion gold grab soon. Don't you guys worry. Your pretty faces. Let's go to social. And I wanted to show you guys something. So I've accepted all these friends. You might see yourself. And if you go all the way to the bottom, it stops at 101. That is the max that you can have, because for some reason I'm on my own list of friends. I guess because it's doing a comparison. I can't really remove myself from my friends list. But if I go all the way down 101, if I subtract myself from that list, it's 100. So the maximum number of friends that somebody can have is 100 friends. And so I wasn't sure what to do, and I guess the most fair thing I decided to do was start only accepting friends with 100 experience point levels or higher. And the reason, like the logic behind that was I want to accept everybody, but I think that the people that have put the most time, the most effort, gained the most experience are oftentimes the most deserving. Not that somebody under 100 isn't deserving, but maybe possibly more deserving. If you've got like this guy up here, 179 levels. There's Power Bang on number 2, 142 levels. So those are veterans, you know, and I wanted to, I guess, reward those people that have the patience, I guess, to do that. So that's why I've only been accepting people at 100 levels and higher, and I'm probably just not gonna do anything else with it. So if you want to be my friend, you're more than welcome to attempt to send a request, but the chances of it being full are pretty high now. So I apologize if you didn't get to that soon enough, but somehow I got in and became Power Bang's friend. So that's pretty awesome. Seriously, I was shocked. Power Bang's a cool guy. He really is. I'm happy he was on the dev team, because the new update is doing pretty well. I enjoy it pretty much. I have a video coming out that's going to be checking out the hogs. I know Power Bang's done a video for that and several others. But I want to give my take on hogs now that the update has dropped. And now we have a full army of barch. So let's go find another raid. And it took one search. And now let's get some loot. All right. So, barbarians. Yes. Throwing down the barbs. All right. And then archers. Throwing down the archers. Now, I'm very spammy with my barch. And that's because in general, guys, it works just fine. I'm not, I'm not all that picky, to be honest with you. I'm pretty satisfied with just finding a base, grabbing a little bit of loot, and getting out of there. And in this case, not getting very much of the loot. Wow, we missed out a lot of loot. But a lot of these collectors and mines are in the middle. Look at this. We got one back here. It's behind several defenses. This is Wizard Towers Destroy. Missed on that one, unfortunately. Yeah, but we still got 200,000 elixir. That's kind of the minimum I wanted. So that's awesome. I guess we can keep training and keep on trucking. Boom. Okay, how much time's left on my boost? Let's see what we got going here. 19 minutes left in the boost. That's not too bad. This hour has gone by very, very quickly. I don't know about you guys, but I've enjoyed every single second of it. I'm sorry, again, that there's no music in the background. It's just me. But, you know, pull up another YouTube tab or something, or play your iTunes or your, I don't really know what anybody else uses for their music. Play some music in the background. That's what I'm saying. So, you know what I might do if we don't hit that 6.75 million elixir for this army camp here? I'm going to start the dark elixir drill that's in here because it's only 6 levels to max it. And it does take a long time. The level 1's 1 day, level 2 is like 3, level 4 is, or level 3 is like 5 days or something like that. It's insane. So we're definitely have to work on that. And then also these Teslas, which don't add a lot of war weight, need to be upgraded as well. And that's 5 million apiece. So 12 day upgrade. That's crazy. We've got an elixir collector going right now. Laboratory. 1 day, 22 hours. Spell Factory, another 1 day, 22 hours. So all 3 of those are going to be becoming available very, very soon within the next 2 days. And then Clan Castle's nearly 10 days. So yeah, that's going to be upgrading forever. Boston Tea Party rocking the pink for breast cancer awareness. So that's what's up there in case anybody was wondering. What else we got, guys? We're gonna wait a couple more minutes for these troops. I got a message from one of my co-leaders at Knights of Zion, and okay, we're good. I was about to say if there is an emergency, I'm gonna have to deal with it, but we're gonna be okay. We're gonna be fine. I'm not gonna leave you guys. I'm still here. Just wish these troops would be quicker. I could spend 14 gems and finish this army up, but no, I'm not ready for that. So anyway, guys, 1 hour boost barch and chill. This has been interesting. I've been enjoying it. I've been enjoying the freedom of not really trying to develop that polished YouTube video where there's no awkward silences. There's no moments where it's, you know, boring, nothing's happening. You know, you guys know what's up whenever you barch boost. Sometimes you can't find a base, or sometimes you got to sit and wait on your army like right now. So we got about 14 minutes before the queen wakes up, and she's not boosted, so that's all right. We'll probably get to use her for the last attack. And I'm kind of concerned that we're not going to get enough elixir, but we'll just have to see how it ends up. We still need 2 million elixir before we're able to start this army camp. And I'm going to be bummed if we can't do it, because I'm really, really looking forward to it. How long is it upgrade? 10 days. All right, 10 days. That's not too bad. 10 days is not too bad. So that means that the army camp and the Clan Castle would be probably finishing up around the same time, roughly. That's okay. That's not too bad. Still got just under a minute before we're done. Oh my goodness. Whew. Bomb Tower, guys. This is another one that I really need to upgrade because level 1 is Town Hall, I believe 8 level. And level 2 is also, I believe, Town Hall 8. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong on this. I don't know how far I need to go with this bomb tower. But I believe, let me see. I believe, okay, I got a cannon. I got another bomb tower, which is going to go in the same place with the new archer tower and cannon. Those happen when the queen gets to level 40. So I'm not going to be putting in the new defenses. However, I did put in the new walls, which now I've got 275, which is nice. So how far, dude, guys? 8 seconds to go before we get to throw down some more beautiful spammy barch raids. We're going to tear somebody apart. Yeah. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Hopefully we do better than last time. Last time we missed out on a lot of loot because the base was not as friendly looking as, or not as friendly as I thought whenever I first sold the base. Don't want to mess up our hair, you know what I mean? All right, so Town Hall 11 rushed. So I've got this scratch in my iPad on the screen, and I always think it's a hair, and so I occasionally will swipe that, try to get rid of the hair off my screen, and I accidentally place troops. So I'm trying my hardest not to make that mistake again, because putting down troops accidentally in the middle of a video, that's no fun, you know what I mean? So the worst part, I think the worst part about this game now is searching for bases. I don't know if it's my bad luck, but ever since I went to Town Hall 10, I've had a hard time finding loot. I really have, even in the Crystal League, even in the leagues where it's supposed to be milk and honey. You know, there's supposed to be loot oozing out of every hole. You know, that's the way it is. They're supposed to be, but for me, it hasn't been that way. I've had a lot of clan mates posting photos or replays of these massive replays or massive raids where they got like 700,000 elixir in gold or something crazy, and I'm over here barching 200,000 elixir. I don't know. It's just sad. It really is. I wish I was having better luck, but you know what? It's going to be okay. It's going to be all right. You know, the best thing about boosting Barch is it's so fast that pretty much any kind of loot, any kind of profit is going to add up. It's going to be good, you know? Where is the Dark Elixir? I think it's all in the storage, and we're not even going to get 50%. That's a bummer. That really is a bummer. I hate losing the raids. I got used to winning the raids during the trophy push, but it's okay. We're going to be all right. I guarantee you it's going to be fine. There's the chat. One golem, one within. People are wanting troops for the war. We can look at the war if you guys want. Boston Tea Party versus the American Dragons, and we've used all but 8 of our attacks at 50 stars, and they've used all but 10 of their attacks for 43 stars. So we're looking okay, but we haven't cleaned up everybody just yet. We get a 3-star. Here's a Town Hall 10 3-star, I think. Let's go check it out and see what's going on here. I'll go ahead and double overtime this because this is not really a war video, but it's a Queen Walk Mass Valkyrie. So he's basically going to farm raid this base and give it what's up, or show it what's up. A golem down here. That's interesting. I'm not all that versed with Town Hall 10 attacks just yet because I haven't actually been able to war as a Town Hall 10 yet. So it's interesting seeing how these things are run, the psychology behind certain things. The Queen pops her special ability up there, takes out the Clan Castle, which is nice. That golem's still alive, just pops. King is working on something, so he's making the funnel. He's making a funnel on the top and on the bottom, and then he's dropping his miners to make sure that they go into the core, because the what are those things called? The Inferno Towers are evil, and they will kill everything that they see. So check it out, guys. All the miners coming into the core. He rages. He poison spells. I think that was meant to be a swag poison, actually. And all of the damage per second in the base is getting wrecked right now because it was mostly all in the core. And the miners show up and take out everything. They left. They forgot the Clan Castle. They left it behind because the miners were drew by the Queen. You have to be careful. You have to be careful about those enemy heroes drawing things over. Let's look at this bomb tower. Boom. It didn't do nothing, man. Probably wasn't a max level, but they'll destroy that Clan Castle for the 3 stars. So that was pretty nice, stealthy. I enjoyed that. How we doing on time? We got 2 minutes before it's ready. Yeah, we're almost ready, so we'll go ahead and wait. I could donate some troops, but I'm just boosting Barch. That's what I'm doing. How we doing, guys? I just remembered what's going on. 10,000 subscribers. Let me pull up my app real quick just to prove it to you that as I film right now, we're chilling on 10,044 subscribers, and that's amazing. That really is. There are 10,000 of you that are watching. I love all of y'all. Y'all are awesome. Y'all really are. 25 seconds to go before our Barch raid is ready. We got probably 2, 3 at the most left before we're done. It doesn't look like we're going to be able to grab that 1.75 million elixir for the army camp. I'm going to go ahead and collect that just to see how close we can get. If we can find some massive raids, and I'm talking about like 400,000 or 500,000 elixir, then we might be able to do that army camp. Or if the if it's not too much more, I might end up going ahead and doing another raid or two, cutting it maybe, or something. We'll see. We'll see. We've already been the raw footage is 55 minutes long so far. Just what I told you, a 1 hour Barch and Chill special event for 10,000 subscribers. This is pretty sweet. So, training troops, we have gotten a full army trained up. So let's go in and find another base. Let's try to find some loot, but honestly, I'm just gonna hit whatever I can find. I'm that desperate. I'm just kidding. I'm not desperate, but I really do want to just find loot. You know, that's what we do. That's what we do in Clash. So we'll find it. Don't worry. Let's find this base. Like I said, we need to find one of those 900,000 golden elixir bases with all the loot on the outside in a progress base kind of fashion. You know, where they've got everything lined up and there's no defenses near the loot, and I can just drop one barbarian and one archer and take all of it out. That's the kind of base we need to find. We need to find 3 of them. So let's see. Let's see if we can do that. That'd be pretty sweet. I don't think it's gonna happen though. But we'll just have to see. If we just keep on searching, we'll find something eventually. And you know, we're seeing some big loot grabs, but they're all in the middle. Barch can't do that very well at all, especially not with some spells. All I've got is poison spells. I'm not going to be able to poison down those walls. Now, one idea I did have was Quad Quake. I could actually bring Quad Quake because I've got my Dark Spell Factory, but I don't want to spend all that Dark Elixir just to get into a wall compartment. I really am not. I don't want to do it. I just don't. Whoa. Okay, so here, this one probably has about 300,000 elixir, so that's worth it. Let's drop our troops and go for it. I'll show you guys in a minute, but at the bottom of the base, at the bottom of the screen there, is a dead Inferno Tower pair and a dead Expo. You don't see that every day. You don't see that every day. That's pretty nice. We got a lot of the elixir so far, guys. We're going to get all that elixir. A lot of the gold is inside of the wall compartments, which is unfortunate because that means we're not going to be able to get it. But it is, it's still a thing. This is like my base, not the design, but the level. He's got all of his level 10 walls. He's actually above me. He's got a few level 11 walls. But he's got himself, he had himself the new elixir collector and gold mine. And they weren't max level just yet. So that was awesome. 371,000 elixir. That did us some good, guys. Let's start the next Barch. We got, where's that at? Okay, we got 7 minutes left on the boost. So we got time for another couple of raids, and we're at 5.57. So that's still, we need to average probably 500,000 or 600,000 elixir in order to grab that, what we're needing to grab. So that's unfortunate, but we'll see how we feel after this. How much longer do we have? 4 minutes. Let's go look at another war video, or another war replay. We have there's Jazz. Jazz. Oh, Jazz, I hope you watch this. You're such a good guy. I appreciate you as a leader, and I appreciate this 3-star. So he's going to 3-star this Town Hall 10. Well, okay. 1 Inferno Tower. What is that, like Town Hall 9.75? Is that what this is? He's got an Inferno Tower, and it's a single target Inferno Tower. I don't think that works very well against miners. I don't know. We'll see. But he's going to queen walk this queen. Probably take out this entire section of the base. And then we'll see what happens after that. So he's got he's got 1 minion kind of doing some work. I love when guys snipe buildings with the minions. That is super, super technical and awesome. Look at this. Some more. He's got a minion doing some sniping down there at the bottom. Queen is now going to walk into the base. That's good because those defenses were kind of out of touch. And now he's going to poison and probably rage. Yeah, he's going to rage. There we go. Okay, so he's got a poison spell down. He's going to have to pop special ability probably. Yeah, there we go. Special ability has been popped. All the Clan Castle troops are down. Kill at least 1 Tesla and you're good to go. There we go. All the Teslas are done from that spot. And now it looks like he is bringing in... triple giant bomb triggered by 1 hog. That was intense. I don't know if you guys saw that, but that was awesome. Valkyrie's going in, doing their thing. We're going to see some... Valkyrie action, and they're going to wipe out the entire side of this base. And the queen died. Wow. You know, this is still a 3-star, so you know this is an OP attack. Let's double overtime our our speed here. So that Inferno Tower drops, and now it is all just a matter of time. There's no... Wow, I just realized there are no miners in this attack. I am used to seeing miners in Town Hall 10 attacks. No miners here. Using these max level hogs. This is nice. So the hogs are coming through. He's get one more heal spell. He'll drop it kind of near this wizard tower, so those hogs are not affected by that splash damage. And then that mortar will be the last defense, and it drops down. And now the cleanup. Wow, that was pretty nice. That was pretty nice, considering that queen got dropped. That was not bad. We got 14 seconds left until our barch is done, so that is good because, hey, we need loot. We need to loot. We need loot. We need loot. We do. I'm just saying we do. We just need loot. Come on. All right, let's go find some more loot, guys. Like I said, we still need over 1 million elixir. We've only got like 5 minutes left in our boost, so I don't know if it's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Keep checking my phone because of that message for... or my message from my co-leader at Knights of Zion. All right, guys, so searching for more bases. You know, I have to admit, barch boosting is not fun. I mean, it's fun. I enjoy it with you guys. I've had more fun barching and boosting now than I've ever had before. But as far as straight up just sitting at my desk or sitting in front of the TV, eating my bag of Cheetos and barching for an hour, I don't know. I don't like it. I don't enjoy it one bit. That's why I like having my queen. And normally, I'd be using my queen walk army. But I don't have no dadgum spell. So this is kind of an isolated issue, an isolated event where we're going to be doing this. Probably going to be doing this a lot on Chunkhammer, the rushed account. Every time I see all those tombstones, I want to check out the base and see if it's not really that dead. But anyway, we're probably going to be seeing a lot of barch with the rushed base, or possibly even the Town Hall 8 base, Jasper. But as far as on this account, barch is a total drag, especially because the defenses on a Town Hall 10 wreck barbarians and archers. They wreck everything. So probably going to be bringing bigger armies for the future once we start having more spells. And especially once we get all of our army camps and barracks upgraded. That's a huge, like I said earlier, that's a huge elixir demand, but it is totally worth it because that's essentially, you know, along with our laboratory, that is essentially what is required for a Town Hall 9.5, which is what we're really aiming for. I want to be able to start pouring elixir into walls because those level 11 walls are... What can I say? They're beautiful. You know, they're really awesome. They're beautiful walls. I cannot wait to have some level 11 walls. But we'll find a base. This might be our last one because we're not finding loot very quickly. But if we can find a base, maybe one more after that, we might be close enough to go ahead and do the army camp. We'll just have to see. Come on, baby. Let's go. Let's find some loot. Everybody want to find some loot. If you want to find some loot, let me know in the comments. Just tell me you love the loot because honestly, one of the best things, one of the main reasons why I am subscribed to Beaker's Lab. I'm like straight up telling you guys right now, I am subscribed to Beaker's Lab because I love his farming and he finds tons of loot. I love seeing him get loot. It's awesome. So I'm assuming that's why y'all are watching this. You know, you love watching loot get gotten. If you love getting loot, let me know in the comments and like this video. See, this is an experiment. I don't know who, if anybody, is gonna watch this whole thing. You know, we're nearing the end of the video. I don't know who all's still there, but if you are still here, if you were there, if you were here 30 minutes ago, you're an LG fan. You know, you're a top-notch fan, and I appreciate you. But if you're not, then you don't even know I'm talking to you. So this is all good. You know, sneaky stuff, Klaus. Sneaky stuff. But anyway, so. Like I said, this is an experiment to see if an hour-long video will even work on YouTube. I don't even know. I mean, I know I can upload one, but I don't know if anybody will watch it. So let's just see. Let's just see, you know, because I would love to be able to bring you guys this kind of experience more often if it works. So if you like what you're seeing, if you like this idea of maybe boosting different army compositions and seeing which ones bring the more loot, or something of that nature, then let me know in the comments by saying you love this or by smacking that like button. And if you don't like it, you know, you're more than welcome to put your opinion down in the comments. But there's a good chance that if you're still watching this, that means you like this idea. Because if you don't, you probably skipped to the end already. So anyway, I feel like I'm talking with just my elite LG fans right now, the ones that are willing to chill with me for an hour and watch a YouTube video. I love you guys. This is so sick. 10,000 subscribers. It's amazing. But whew. Come on now. Let's find some loot. I have a feeling that the well has run dry unless the Clash gods can bless us with something a little bit more better than these 100,000 subscriber grabs. 100,000 subscriber. What does that even mean? These 100,000 elixir grabs. Golly. Subscriber and elixir don't even sound the same. What's wrong with me? I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me. Whatever. All right, guys. We need to find the loot. That's not enough. That is not enough. It's okay. You know, if we don't finish up and we don't get that army camp started today, we'll get it started tomorrow. No big deal. I don't know if I'll be able to put that in the video or a video. I'm going to probably do a war video tomorrow. Hey, that's not bad. This is a really low level Town Hall 9 too. We are almost guaranteed to grab the 50% and actually win the battle for once. So let's put all these Barbarians down. Barbarians. I've heard it pronounced out like that before. Put down the Barbarians. Sounds like barbecue. Throw down the Bobby. We're going to get this loot. Oh my goodness, man. We cleaned up quick. Except for this. Please kill the queen. Oh, whoa. Get it. Get it. Get it. Oh, man. That was a bummer. We didn't even win the attack. I don't understand what's going on right now. I really don't. I think that upgrading the Barbarian and the Archer in the laboratory might be completely and totally worth it. But I want to do the Valkyrie. I want to get that Valkyrie upgraded. 237,000 elixir. I guarantee you. Oh, our boost ended. Crud, man. That's just a whole bunch of poop right there. Well, it's been an hour, guys, so that will do it. We got 500 or 5 million gold, just over 5 million gold. We got just under 6 million elixir. We got another 1 million elixir before we can start an army camp, so we're going to have to wait and do that later on. So right now, I'm going to spend this gold on a few walls. That's how I decided I want to spend this gold. So 500,000 there, and then we'll do this one, and this one. And we'll also do that one and that one. So we have 2 million gold left. Is there a reason to hold on to the gold? Probably so. Let me think real second. I'm gonna have 3 builders come available soon. I'm gonna hopefully get one down with our army camp. I'm hoping, well, the elixir collector and gold mine both need to be upgraded, as well as little bitty traps. So I think I'm safe to go ahead and spend more than just that as far as gold is concerned. So let's go ahead and continue spending gold. We're gonna spend all of it right now. We're gonna get these walls upgraded. I'm sick of pink and purple walls on my Town Hall 10 base. It just looks ugly, you know, or like the old, back whenever I was in high school, the term was fugly. It looks fugly. I don't like that. So there is that. We've spent all of our gold. What's next? We need to upgrade something with elixir. I'm going to go ahead and collect because I am OCD. You guys know that. So what's next? That's not what I wanted to click. What else can I upgrade, guys? 507 or 5.7 million elixir. I'm going to hold on to all of it except for what I need to use. And that is going to be this dark elixir drill. I'm going to go ahead and throw this dark elixir drill down because it is needed. I really do need it. The more dark elixir I can get, the better. So let's move this gold mine over, and we'll put this dark elixir drill right here. 1 day upgrade. Only 1 million elixir, and this time tomorrow, hopefully I've got enough elixir to start my army camp. So guys, that is it for the 1 hour special. So stoked for 1 million. That's happening in about 20 years, but so stoked for 10,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed this 10,000 subscriber special video, and if like a 1 hour boost, barch and chill. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments what you feel. Subscribe if you haven't joined the Klaus family, and like the video if you liked it, and I will see you guys again next time.